Even though it's been neglected by players through the years, overlooked for health potions, in most cases just flat out forgotten about, first aid was always there. It was always an option. You could have had bandages at the ready after Magtheridon dropped the roof on you. Gruul shattered you, and what did you do when you were at half health? You waited for your healer to use his last bit of mana to heal you. Or maybe you ate that lock rock you were supposed to be saving for an emergency. Today, we're gonna put a stop to that. Today, we're gonna level first aid. Step 1, learn Apprentice First Aid from your trainer in Dalaran. From here, we'll be making linen bandages from levels 1 to 40. Once you have those made, it's time to switch over to heavy linen bandages from 41 to 80. Once you have linen knocked out, it's time to make wool bandages from 81 to 115. Now that you've hit 115 first aid, we'll be making heavy wool bandages from 115 to 150. After hitting 150, it's time to talk to our trainer again. This time we're going to be learning expert first aid and how to make silk bandages. Once we do that, it's time to make silk bandages from levels 150 to 180. Once we hit 180, we'll be talking to our trainer again to learn how to make heavy silk bandages. And we're going to be making heavy silk bandages all the way to level 210. After reaching 210, we'll be moving on up to Mage Weave, and at this point, I feel like it's worth mentioning my favorite place to farm Mage Weave. These ogres in Tanaris are the ticket when it comes to farming Mage Weave. After getting some Mage Weave cloth, it's going to be time to talk to our trainer again and learn how to make Mage Weave bandages. We're going to make Mage Weave bandages from 210 all the way to 240. Once we hit 240, we need to talk to our trainer again and learn how to make heavy Mage Weave bandages. We will make these from 240 to 260. We could keep making Mage Weave bandages, but Runecloth is much cheaper. I also wanted to quickly show you where I farm Runecloth. Hearthglen at the top of Western Plagueland has multiple packs of mobs that can be easily AoE'd down. They have a great chance of dropping Runecloth and are just an easy place to farm. Once we've done our damage at Hearthglen or on the auction house, it's time to get back to making bandages. At 260, we learn to make Runecloth bandages. Then we make Runecloth bandages from 260 to 290. At 290, we'll start making heavy Runecloth bandages. We're going to make heavy Runecloth bandages from levels 290 to 300. And that concludes the classic part of this journey, on to Outland. This seems like a good time to share where I farm Netherweave. Check out the spot in Shadowmoon Valley. It's at Legion Hold, which is in the top left of the zone. It's a really great place for farming Netherweave. As you can see, these guys don't use spells, so they're really easy to kill as far as just rounding them up and killing them without being attacked. At any rate, now that we're 300, it's time to talk to our trainer again and learn to make Netherweave bandages. We will be making Netherweave bandages from levels 300 all the way up to 330. At 330, we need to talk to our trainer again and learn to make heavy Netherweave bandages. These will take us from 330 all the way up to 350. Once you get to 350, it's time to learn Grandmaster First Aid and also learn to make Frostweave bandages. Well, this seems like a nice place to show you where we need to farm Frostweave cloth. My favorite spot for Frostweave is from the Converted Heroes and Icecrown. These are in packs that are pretty easy to AoE down. So grab some Frostweave and we're gonna get back to making bandages. For levels 350 to 400, we're going to start making Frostweave bandages. At 400, we need to learn how to make heavy Frostweave bandages. These will be learned from the manual heavy Frostweave bandage. You'll have to farm it because it's a random drop off of mobs or buy it off the auction house. Once you learn to make heavy Frostweave bandages, just make those until you're level 450. I also want to point out that most of the annoying book and quest requirements have been removed from the game. So if you're thinking of like the triage quest or something, it's still in the game, but it's not required. Your trainer will just teach you that now. So that's kind of nice. Anyways, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next one.